Hi guys and girls. My name is Beata Mosud, and today I'd like to invite you to better understand your customer based on research using AI. I will introduce shortly a case study how I use Google AI Studio and Google Advanced to speed up the research process. So that will be useful especially for all of the consulting agencies, research agencies, companies that are using research on a daily basis, how they can use AI to make your research process better from the one side, but also how to speed it up and how to build better product strategies using AI technology. This video is recorded under the AIBA Media Partnership. I'm the media partner of the event that's happening in Katowice in Silesia in Poland between 8 and 10 of October this year. Last year I was also the media partner. And this year, my media partnership is expanding, so I will be a part of the research paper that will be published under the Routledge publisher, together with the university, with the media, with the conference organizers, and all part of the speakers that contributed to the paper will publish the joint book. My paper will be around leadership and using AI to restructurize, to transform your organization into AI-based model. So that's my contribution. And under this partnership, I'd like to invite you to buy the conference ticket with 20% of discount. So if you will use the AIBA 2025 Mosor dash Mosor 20 code, you will get the 20% of discount. But you can also book a free consultation with me. So if you will buy the ticket, you can go to my Calendly and book a free consultation. I will show you how to use technology, not only AI, because I believe AI is one of the choices you can make, but how you can use technology to transform your organization, to speed up your processes, how to use that in sales, in marketing, and in research process, in strategy building, in product building. So all over the organization where you can apply that, I can show you that. If you will bring to the consultation your marketing materials, your sales materials, your data, I can do that live. So I can uptrain the model and give you live tips and tricks, but also so low-hanging fruits, but also strategic advices during such a 1 hour free consultation. So here you can find the code, and if you'd like to book the consultation with me, go to circmodel.com. Here is the code, and you can find there all of the information around the conference and around the consultation with me too. Under this partnership, I will publish free videos. First of all, that's today's video around the research based on AI. But I will also register 2 more videos, one in August and one in September. One will be around using AI to create videos that will promote your business. And the second one will be around content creation, and I will particularly show you how to write a book based on your materials, or ebook or read magnet. You can use whatever, however you would like to use that. But I will show you how to speed up this process and how to do that under 20 or 40 hours. So that could be very useful for your, not only for your business, but for all of the authors, publishers that can use this to work more efficiently with the authors, with writers, with people who would like to bring something valuable to the world. Today, I'd like to show you the case study, how to better understand your customer based on the research using AI. And I will show that based on the particular client, I would not reveal the details of the project, but that I will show that on the very general basis, but I will show toolbox that I'm using. But why I'm like talking about that? Basically, you can ask. So I have more than 18 years of experience in technology, and 10 years of experience as a mentor and lecturer. I consulted more than 1,000 tech products and services, and used to work not only with corporations like Google, Sabre, T-Mobile, Winger, Axel Springer, but also with startups, scale-ups. So I believe I have something to tell about the technology, and my experience is coming from I started my path with the cloud technology through low code, no code technologies, through more advanced software, enterprise software, for fintech, for health tech, for med tech. Now, after a couple of years of break, I'm coming back to take a deeper look at AI technology, machine learning. I started my path with machine learning with AI in 2015. That were my first experience with that started. With voice user interface, with health tech, med tech solutions using AI. But after that, I had my own strategy agency, Project People, co-founded with Joanna Staffin, and yeah, so we gather a lot of experience in tech, particularly in big tech solutions that I like to share with you. So that's all about me. That was like, I believe less than 1 minute, hopefully not that long, to not to bother you. But more about the case study I'd like to show you today. So first of all, the client came from the auto parts industry. As you can imagine, the automotive and auto parts is going through a lot of changes right now. EV market is growing, auto parts are changing. The deals between US and EU and China is coming to the play. So the client came with the very complex problem and with the marketplace. So the marketplace connected a couple of sides of the market, and not only like casual people who are using cars and would like to buy auto parts or use some services around that, but also companies that are serving them with mechanics and with helping them to solve problems with cars. And obviously big players, so companies that are franchising the markets, companies that are selling cars, selling auto parts, and in the center there's a client that is connecting a lot of like parties, a lot of players, shareholders, and is facing the challenges of changing the market, of the transformation of the market. The problem we faced was like quite complicated because that was the digitalization of the traditional market, and we realized, the client realized that only 7% of the market is digitalized. And that's a problem for the client, obviously, but also that's the problem for the players on the market because those people, those service providers, those vendors who want to digitalize, they will disappear from the market, obviously. So that was the problem I faced, and we have the like short period of time to think about that because the market is changing rapidly. So for the entire product strategy, I have 4 weeks for sprints and only 2 weeks for the analysis and the research process. So first of all, in the first sprint, we did some kickoff workshop with the team. I needed to analyze and review all of the materials coming from the client, not only regarding the marketing and sales, but also regarding the product itself. I needed to do some research process with the team and with the customers. So observations, IDIs, survey. I also needed to map all of the KPIs and OKRs connected with the product, all of the data, so all of the evidence coming around the product. And in the second sprint, I needed to analyze all of that data I gathered during the first sprint. So we went through 3 workshops, one strategic workshop around the functional product analysis, and 2 shorter workshops around financial analysis and analysis of the competition landscape. And the process, those 2 sprints, totally 40 hours, ended with the like business models, scenarios for the product strategy. So the process was very like tight and very fast, and I needed to speed up. So I decided to use AI toolbox for not only for efficiency, but for better understanding of the customer needs and problems. So as you can see in this process, I did some in-depth interviews, and I like to show you how I speed up this process regarding in-depth interviews in the first row. So I used Google Gemini Advanced for research scenarios. So first of all, I registered the kickoff workshop with the team with Fireflies.ai. That's the tool that is registering all of the materials. You can register the voice recording, but also the video recording. It will make the summary of it, of the meeting, and it will make also the voice recording, and you can share that through the link with the model later on. Based on that, I have trained my Gemini 2.5 model in Gemini Advanced tool. I will explain later why I use particular tools for particular things. And based on that, I have trained the model with the scope of the corporation, with the registered materials, with registered kickoff workshop. And I asked it to create the scenarios of the IDIs of the research based on that. And so the tool went through the whole research process around the civilization of the market, about the competition, and additionally, it went through the research process based on the materials I provided, and create based on that the scenarios for the next steps. So as you can see here, I created the 2 research processes that was dedicated to the client. First of all, I created the dedicated unique value proposition canvas that was served for the live observations in the field. So we went to the client, to the like personally, and based on the visits, we noted all of the materials based on this Canva. And second of all, I created the IDIs scenarios. Here you can see the first one, but there were like 4 scenarios that AI helped me to create. And what happened next? I register all of the live IDIs interviews with Fireflies AI. So when I did the interview with the team, I register all of that. And when I went to the when I asked to and additionally, I asked to write all of the documents based on the based on the scenario to the team. So I had two sources of materials from the team perspective. First of all, video voice recordings coming from my meetings with them. And also they write down their thoughts, they write down the materials in the documents. As you can see here, they put that into the Google DocX materials, but then I turned them into the PDFs because the model didn't accept the doc files, so I needed to transform them to the PDFs. That was the first part. The second one part, the team went to the live observations to the market, and they brought me fulfilled canvases. There were like two Lean UX research sprints where they brought from one day 8 canvases each person, each researcher. There were 2 researchers. And based on that, I again uptrained the model with all of the materials. And here you can see that I used the Google AI Studio, and I updated it with, as you can see, all of the materials coming from the team, as I mentioned, so all of the PDFs, all of the documents that I got after the research phase. And I also have after my research phase, but additionally, I uptrained the model with the recordings coming from Fireflies.ai. So all of the meetings that I recorded, all the workshops, all of the IDIs, I put the links, simply put the links to the registered file to AI model, and I asked it to do some analyze. And here you can see one of the prompts. Here I asked it to do pest market analyze and as well as UVP canvas. So I asked it to analyze the customer pains, gains, jobs to be done, and the model review all of the materials and prepare everything that I asked for. But additionally, I uptrained with additional materials also the Google Advanced model. And as you can see here, I also did some analyze there, putting there all of the materials, all of the functional analysis around the product. And I asked it to analyze the functionality of the product, UVP of it, so pains, gains, jobs to be done, problem solution fit, product market fit, and map all of the functionalities of the product on the Kano matrix. So I asked also about the analysis of the competition landscape, financial analysis, and as you can see, I uptrained the model with many materials. So not only PDFs, but also mirror boards and video, voice recordings, canvases, all of that was put into the model, uptrained the model, and I did that in the circular mode. So the model did the research, I added some materials, added some new prompts. So it circulated, I uptrained the model on the circular mode. So it worked very fluently, very efficiently. Based on that, I was able to create all of the strategic analysis and research just in a couple of hours. So what you can see here, that's the part of that, obviously, that was discussed with the client. So for example, we matched the competition landscape. We did some kind of mapping for product. We also analyzed the software market in this field and did some strategic assumptions, but that was only the base for additional work with the model. I obviously can't show you the final results of my work, what I show to the client, but what I can say that what I can tell you that based on 2 weeks of research phase analysis using AI and tools I showed you, I was able to create 3 different, very efficient new business models for the market and analyze the strategy of the company and did all of that on a very complicated market, on a very complex market, very complex problem, very efficiently. All of that was obviously possible only because of the very close cooperation with the team. I used the Lean UX process, so I cooperated with the team very closely. We were discussing things on a daily basis. They helped me with the research. They brought me to their customers for the research process. So I was able to experience that by myself and register. Obviously, based on that user agreed to that, so I can register some videos in place. I was able to do some photos in place. I was able to see the software solutions in a daily usage that my client provided. And all of that, what I recorded, what I noted, what I marked, I put that into the model. And after 2 weeks of work, after not more than 80 hours of work, like I would say that was less, but and I was like working alone with AI models and with 2 researchers coming from the client's team. So not that much resources and time were engaged in that process. So that's how my toolbox for AI usage for research process basically looks like. I use other tools also, but that's something. Those 3 tools that I showed you. So Fireflies AI, fulfilled with Miro AI, fulfilled with Google solutions, particularly here Google AI Studio and Google Advanced. That's my basic technological stack coming from AI that will support my research process. If you'd like to test Google Gemini Advanced, you need to go to gemini.google.com. You can find there a couple of solutions that you can use, also canvases that examples I showed you the results of it. But I'm also encouraging you to test aistudio.google.com. That's particularly 2 different tools that are designed for 2 different usage scenarios. In Google Gemini Advanced, you can find the tools for deep research and for analysis. Obviously, you can turn your results of your research and analyze into some text generation or music generation, speech generation, code generation. So you can create taking that to the normal language. So what you can create based on your research. You can create a podcast. You can create the sounds for your note for your client. You can create the landing page. You can create the dashboard with the financial results or the result coming from your team. So that's for research and analysis process. And here particularly, I use Google Gemini 2.5 model for research process. And from the second part, for more creative work, for work where I needed to create some scenarios, to generate some code, to generate some structured inputs and outputs. So for more sophisticated work, I would say, and more creative work, where I work on my ideas to develop them in a better mode, I use Google AI Studio. And here you can find not only the models that I showed you. I showed here Gemini LLM experimental, which is the thinking model. But you can also check there and see other models that I didn't show you today, but I will show probably in one of the next videos. For example, for image generation, you can uptrain your Imagen 3 model, and you can create your entire design marketing materials based on that model, and automate that process, obviously. For video materials, you can use Vue 2 or Vue 3 model. It depends on which parts of the world you are in. And you can also use Gemma models in Google AI Studio. So the choice of models that is Google AI Studio is broader, and you can use that for many different usage. Google AI Studio is also showing how to create gems or apps in a very easy mode. So I'm encouraging you to check this out. In Gemini Advanced, you can use only two models. Both of them are Gemini models. One is designed for research and analysis process. The second one is more for code generation, but still it's very efficient, and it's more like the research tool. So those two tools, I'm switching between them. I'm using them for different purposes. And you can catch me on AABA conference. So as I mentioned already, I'm the media partner. So I will be there for 8 and 9 of October. We can discuss your business problems. I can show you how you can use those tools, not only Google tools. I'm using AI toolbox on a daily basis, coming from different partners, technological partners, different technological stack. So I can show you how to use that. If you'd like to buy the ticket for the conference, you can use my code ABA 2025-MOSOR20 and buy the ticket with 20% of the discount. And if you like to see what's the next videos are upcoming around the video creation using AI and content creation, but advanced content creation like books writing, landing pages creation based on your research, some lead magnets or research tools creation based on your content. You can check the schedule of videos on circmodel.com, and you can also, if you buy the ticket for the conference, you can also book a consultation with me. And if you will book this 1 hour free consultation, you can bring your marketing materials, you can bring your data, you can bring your sales materials, and I will show you how to use that, how use AI technology to deliver. I believe selling more is connected with delivering more value to the market, more value to the customers, to solve their problems, real problems. So I will try during this hour of consultation to showcase you how you can use this technology, but not only AI, but also low-code, no-code, cloud technology to solve your clients, your customers' problems, and to deliver more value to the market, and through that to sell more. So basically that's all for today. I'm Beata Mosor, and you can find me on YouTube if you put Beata dash Mosor, or you can find me on Instagram, on X, on LinkedIn. I have 18 plus years of experience in technology and work with big techs, obviously, but also scale ups and startups. So my experience could be useful for not only big companies, but also smaller also. And I'd like to invite you to circmodel.com, where you can find some more information about AI models that I'm creating and working on. So thank you for today, for your attention.